You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Can I help you?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire. Staying safe, I hope.
I'm right behind you. I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? Lead on. Huh? I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? You lead up. Follow. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. Let's get going then. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow. Need something?
Winter. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or on a... If you can pass the test, then yes. Yes, you were going to demonstrate your ability, were you not? Much knowledge lies with you. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. No matter what, the college will... I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Mirabelle will be waiting for you. Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement. I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. No matter what, the college will endure. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I have many important...
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
Need something?
What do you need, handsome? It's so good to see you again. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me.
Yes? Lead the way.
What do you want me to carry?
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books for. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them. Till next time.
What you learn here will... You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the College. Are we clear? Not often. Some risk. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems. The local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability, That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
New here too, eh? It's good to see another Nord. I feared I'd be the only one. Almost doesn't feel like Skyrim, being so far away from the rest of the world here. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. I know he's from the SAYMORE, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to...
What do you want me to carry?
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic.
What do you need?
History. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby.
Let's get going.
Excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Oh yes, Jizargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great. Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. All right, then. Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere.
College is
but
a
magic,
bit of an... Not
magic
at all.
is the same, no
My
matter
family
where
was
you
convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. Nords don't trust magic or those that use it.
Will go
Made it difficult for me growing up.
More.
They won't say...
Oblivion
Well,
itself,
look at the evidence. Throw in the Oblivion crisis, and finally, Take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after
Garita
most of
not known
Winterhold was
as
destroyed.
mages, so
Please
Gisargo
don't
is
bother the
questionable.
Archmage unless it's absolute. Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Feralda can teach destructions. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim. And don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. If you can find him and finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
Don't expect the local Nords to take kindly to you once they find out you're from the
Get away
college.
from me.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them. Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
You can see me? But you can hear me, obviously. Something still isn't quite right. At least I'm making progress. Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never they can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful. There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing. Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences. Illusion really is the least of... I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Good day.
Be careful.
I care little. If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please, let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Mm-hmm. There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.